Tonight, I'm going to continue to build this Jungle Explorer helicopter at base camp. So yesterday we've got the gorillas and the jungle done, and today we're going to continue with the helicopter. So it's starting from bag number 3. So let's just open it up and get everything out first. So here we go. Just need to spread everything out, so it makes it easier for me to continue building sensors. It's actually quite late, approaching 11:30. So I'm not sure if I can, get this finished by midnight. Definitely, I wouldn't have time to, continue to do the in-depth review video. So today, I will just, go to bed after I finish building the helicopter. It's actually quite a big helicopter, actually from the picture, but I don't know like how big it's gonna be. So let's just move the stuff aside. By the way, I really like the gorilla, even though I do feel like it's kind of slightly smaller than what I'm expecting. But anyway, so this one is a way bigger. What's that? Instruction booklet. So let's see. So we'll need to get some of the bigger piece out. Anyway, 3 of them. So I just open it up just in case, and we have the minifigure to build here. Unfortunately, the plate kind of, you know, hide the legs from me. So this is another character. Well, not a character, but minifigure that appears from the Arctic Explorer 1. But I think this is a new minifigure head, so which is a good thing, or maybe not new, like maybe from earlier sets. I will need to do some research, and I know, like she exists because of the hairstyle. I think it's the exactly the same person, and she's the mechanic with the wrench and also a dirt bike helmet. So yeah, um, it's Saturday today, but today has been very busy. So got to sort out some stuff before I can start building Lego again. We'll try to speed up building thing. Also, recently I noticed, I think the mic need to I might need to buy a new mic because I feel like some of the audio kind of not capturing the way that I wanted it to be. So actually, I feel like sometimes I thought I turned it on. It's actually on, but then it kind of captured in a way rather than directly from the speech. Kind of, it feels like it's still captured from the phone mic. So I'm not sure what happened. But anyway, we've got a bike here. So it's not the stunts bike. So back to the traditional one without the Lego stunts. Actually, the Lego stunts bike actually was pretty fun, although the challenge were a little bit difficult, and they often give you well, not often, but each of the stunts have some very cool and unique minifigure. Unfortunately, it doesn't sell. I think also to do with the price point was a little bit high, and then we end up, getting it, I guess, on clearance. Recently, there was some very good sales. So if you are in New Zealand and you haven't, buy the BTS Dynamites, I haven't. Uh, but it has some really cool minifigure parts, and it's like what the Lego store here is doing, like 50% off. That's a huge discount. And if you know buy a set with some really cool unique parts, 50% off is actually very good deal. I wonder what this is because I don't know. I have no idea what this thing here on the side of the bike. I got it the wrong way. Oops. That's okay. I can always just flip this over this side so I get right facing the right way. But I'm not sure what this is actually. The thing is, some of the Lego set, right? You build something, but they don't really tell you exactly what it is. But and considering the speed I'm building right now, I'm in doubt if I can actually finish building this tonight. Because we got back three, four, five, six, and seven, I think. Um, but some of them are just with huge pieces, so it may not be that many pieces. Given that the set itself in total is under 1,000 pieces, so it shouldn't take me that long. But got a really nice dirt bike, so I believe this is just some kind of bags or some luggage or something like that. I have no idea what they are. But anyway, it's always good to get a bike. All right, we really start building the helicopter right now. So we've got this over here. So we're building, the body. You can see like the curve underneath, and like it's a part of the body. But as usual, we start building the base first. But I'm really struggling to find the element that I need. Um, and orange and red. There's some interesting color combination. The thing is, I think it shows that yesterday I was a lot more enthusiastic because the jungle part with the gorilla is really the part that I was looking for. And I already mentioned it's like yeah, the chopper, not really a fan of building helicopters and things, right? So we'll see. And I think this set is quite similar to what's that? If you have watched one of the set that I built earlier, maybe late last year, it's from the Arctic Explorer. It's the submarine, and that one I think it's kind of like similar size. At least the what's that? Um, the size of the box are similar. So I do feel like, hey, this chopper maybe feel like, hey, it looks not that big on the box, but then it turns out to be bigger. Because that submarine actually caught me off guard with how big it is. It was actually, a pretty cool build, and for some reason, it looks like that Ocean Gate submarine that were end up in a some tragic tragedy tragic circumstances anyway. So what do we need here? Okay, so we can have this just like that. Okay, that is quite interesting on how this is built. I never expect it to be built this way, and then we need to flip over uh, basically at this thing underneath. And then we flip back over again, and then this I think it's just connecting like this. Anyway, so that submarine was actually quite good. So we'll see if this one end up the same, because it does look like it's going to be quite spacious. Um, but yeah, I mean the color scheme is also quite similar, right? That orange with the same orange color, and similar looking characters as well. So, but yeah, sometimes just kind of difficult. As I might have mentioned in some earlier videos, I'm a person that much into location and building. Sometimes spaceships and vehicle just not my thing. I'm not saying that this is boring. I'm just saying that, hey, it because of something that not exactly your cup of tea. So it's not like I don't like it, or I find it boring. It just it takes time to build up that enthusiasm. It's like, yeah, hey, this is set. I enjoy building it, but it's more like you have yet to discover that something kind of ignite the excitement, right? But then, even though it's something that, hey, you may not um, be into it in the beginning, but what's that? Oh, we actually need to build two. What was that? Just lost word. But anyway, when you start finding something quite interesting, and you just become more and more enthusiastic as it tags along. So hopefully there's something like that. Because if something is truly awful, right, you will have given up. Yeah. I don't feel to like the same step to get again, because I want to make sure that the Lego logo kind of facing the same way. So I need to do it slightly differently. Okay, so all right, it's like if you do it the same way, then one side will or the Lego logo will face the other way, which I don't want that to happen. People say, "Hey, you're crazy. Just take it easy." Man. But sometimes, I'm sure like there will be builders, Lego building, like me, that have some weird obsession on how you want certain things to look, or certain things um, to face. Anyway, all right. So here, what's next? And the next one, okay, will be facing this way. Okay, it's like big bag of Lego bricks, but again, it's actually lots of big pieces, so it's kind of big, but it's actually don't have that much. Most of the thing that slow me down again, it's not really well organized, so it's just a little bit difficult to increase the speed of the build, and also like struggling to flip the pages of the instruction also doesn't help. But just by looking at the base and chassis, right, it's actually going to be quite a big um, helicopter, I would say. Just need to make sure that got everything right, because otherwise, if I make mistake, then pretty much it's gonna slow me down. That's kind of huge surface area, so it's definitely wider than the usually this type of helicopter that I've built from other sets. Um, so is that a nice thing? I think so. But then the other thing is, it's going to be quite difficult to store given the sheer size of it. We've got this here. The other place, you can see this like what 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10 studs, just the base. Plus on each side there's like 12 studs wide at least, and that's really wide. Because I think most of the helicopter that I built is there's 6 to 8 studs, not probably not 6, but at least 8 studs wide. So that is the size that we're dealing with right now. And again, because it's a bit late and a little bit exhausted today, so really I don't really have anything in my head on what type of conversation I want to have. So just mostly describing, uh, you know, the build or the thing that I'm actually doing right now. So this is the front, I think. So I just need to make sure that it adhere my direction. So it's like, it could be really fast. You just flip it, but I want everything kind of face the same direction, right? So that is what slows me down a lot, like really a lot. Okay, so we're gonna have this, and then we'll just connect to the Technic pin like this. You can see how big it is, but I think once it's complete, then you have less of the curve, because I think some of the bricks it's a little bit curved up. It's a very common thing. It's not like, hey, it's broken or something, but yeah. So once you put the set together and leave it, um, with the shape it is, then it usually straighten up. I have yet to see, like, even the base plates on like modular and stuff. Like sometimes you get curved up plates, but as you place stuff above it, alongside it, then it start to straighten up over time. So it's not really big issues. Having cracks are actually bigger issues, which you can just reach out to Lego and they will send you for free replacement parts. Although it will take some time if you're in places like New Zealand, like me, then it takes so long for them to. Not that they take so long for them to dispatch, because if it's something broken and they send out the replacement like overnight, just the time it takes to reach you is just sometimes it's ridiculous. And yeah, that's why I started to think, hey, if you bought a Lego set, you should don't just keep it in the box, because like no matter how, unless you're able to have like really lots of control in a storage, like humidity, temperature, um, and the space, so you don't have boxes stacked up and stuff. It's hard to tell what's the condition of things within. Like imagine, like once you open a set, like after 10, 20 years, and the sticker deteriorate, and normally stickers not a big issues, but then, for example, if it's a licensed set, right, they sometimes have some graphic design, um, for some very cool reference and kind of important to the set. And yeah, and if you lose the stickers, it's like me having, not necessarily like from an open set, but even open set and build, right, it deteriorates over time, like the quickie mart, right? And it's a awesome set, but some of the stickers start peeling up, and once the sticker gone, then I mean it doesn't change the majority of the set, but it just lost the novelty of some of the cool graphic design. You know what I mean? Um, and imagine it's a set, hey, that you're finally able to open it, or finally decide to open and build it, and you got cracks or damaged bricks, damaged stickers, all this happening. And I don't know, because if it's an old set like that, you're not going to. I mean, Lego will try the best to replace, but if there's like elements that has been discontinued for a long time, then nothing much they can help. Then you need to like look for the piece aftermarket, or worst case, you stick a sheet from a licensed set, then good luck. It's going to cost you a fortune. But that's why I do encourage you. I mean, if you're really into investing, well, that's fine. But or actually, I'm warning for people that, hey, trying to buy discontinued set. There's some risk that you're taking. Okay, we've got bag number 4 done, and not bag number three done. We're doing bag number four now. So yeah, better to keep things open. And if you can't open it, maybe you should make a choice of not buying it. Because I've heard too many stories that you know, bought it set and people pass away, and you know, you. I know, like for example, for me, right? I bought lots of sets. Not that I don't want to open it, it's that I do want to open it, but I don't have the space to, you know, display it right then. It would be a shame if I don't get a chance, uh, to actually build it. But sometimes you really need to like build the set to appreciate some of the cool stuff that the designer designed into the set, right? Because otherwise, if you leave it unbuilt, pretty much you lose one of the core experience of the product. You know, what's the point of buying it if you just want to look at it, because you can look at it through pictures, right? Because I mean, some sometimes physically you might want to just look at it, but the big part of Lego set is that the way that they use all this plastic bricks to create something that resembles something you see in the real world, okay, or something of a fantasy, but you kind of see, or something that you never expect people can use Lego piece to create, right? And if you don't build it, you basically lose that you know the opportunity to experience the building experience. You know that's actually quite important, to be honest. Um, oops, mistakes here, but really, I think it's very important that hey, you're able to actually experience the build, because otherwise, you know, I wouldn't mind. Hey, if you have time, you can build it. Sometimes you don't really want to share the like build with even your closest family or whatever person that you may have in your household. You don't want to share the building experience, and sometimes you buy a set from Facebook Marketplace, you request to be disassembled because you want to experience the build itself rather than just having the Lego creation. That's why it's like, oh yeah, I want Rivendell, I want Ninjago City Market. There are plenty of listing that is already built with significant cheaper price. But I'm not interested in it, not that because it's used, it's because I want to experience building such marvelous thing rather than hey, just want to have the Lego set. And so far, I mean it's not boring, but I have yet to see something that blows me away apart from its size. Because this is, I think, one of the, I think, like, let's just put any detailed model, or I guess like ultimate collection, like just general Lego set, right? And this is probably the biggest helicopter. It felt like a ship. I think like there were those like explorer ship, right? It's actually pretty long, and if you think about in scale, right? Oh yeah, those ship actually in real world is pretty long, and imagine that you have a chopper that size, that is huge. So this is how I feel about this set right now. It's like, you know, this is an enormous helicopter. I mean, if you think about it, you can feel like what at least 10 gorillas inside. And that's pretty big. Gorilla is actually a big animal. Although this Lego Wild looks really cool, I do feel these gorillas slightly smaller. Um, or maybe gorilla are actually not that big. Because I may be influenced by King Kong too much. This King Kong is huge, but of course, I'm not expecting that size. I feel like, hey, maybe they should be maybe the size of a bear, because I think the Lego bear is also uh, what way bigger than uh, the gorilla that we've seen here. But I don't mind getting a lot more of these gorilla because I think they look great. It's always good to get more Lego animals. There's so much possibility. Anyway, getting a little bit thirsty right now. How many bags do I have? I think 3 or 4. Doesn't seem to be that many though. But I feel like, hey, it will be at least an hour until we finish building this, which means that the upload of the video will take even longer. Okay, so here is quite straightforward, but I think later towards the building of this set, I think it will take more time because there might be a little bit more small details that we need to build with smaller pieces. Those usually take some longer, take more time. Then that's pretty much it, right? Other than that, we'll see what other interior details this thing might have, given that it's actually quite big. so, there's some possibility for this one to be quite detailed, I would say. And then here, just adding all this to this side on both sides. So we've got 12 of this. But need to be careful though, because one part there's no support. So if I push it too hard, then the whole thing will collapse, which means I'll have to start from scratch again. Not like the part that we built, but I mean like need to put all this back again. I think it's quite common thing that apply too much force or when building a Lego set. And if you watch some of the earlier videos, there probably a few of them it's just like, I make a mistake, not because I make a mistake in the step, just because I was pushing something too hard, and that caused problem. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, the size of this kind of surprised me. Like it's also way bigger than some of the passenger plane set. that this is one huge, like this is exactly the same feeling about that submarine that I built last year. So last year, yeah, I think it's last year. Anyway, talking about the Arctic Explorer, I really want to build that ship with the orca. I haven't buy extra orca from the break because it's bloody expensive. 20 something New Zealand dollars just to get an additional orca. I might check if the price have reduced, because if it's reduced, and I am keen to get a few more orcas because they travel in pods. Just one seems to be quite lonely. So interesting. So just what? Just the tranquilizer. That's it. It's not secure, and then close it, and just like this. And then we've got the printed tile with the first aid. logo. So this is pretty much a first aid kit on the side. So that's some nice details there. And then of course we need to flip to the other side and pretty much do the same. But this one on this side, the chest is empty, so I don't think there's anything in. They just hey build it and close it off. And they of course they use the one that introduced a few years ago, the flat top uh, chest. I really like this chest though, the using flat top, but really useful, like even like just a regular bedroom, right? Lots of people have storage like this, so I really like the design of it. And they've been releasing like few different colors, so I did get those as well. And yeah, I'm not sure what is this thing that I'm building right now. Some kind of leveler with something. There's always things that hey, I built, but I have no idea what it is. Um, anyway, let's just get on with it. Okay, so the other side is a first aid, so I'm not sure what is it. Some kind of leveler to pull and I think something to drop. Anyway, we will start building the engine on one side. Um, okay. All right. Okay. Because I think we'll build two engines, and that's pretty much it. Uh, okay. Again, once I get into concentrate high concentration in building, and I stop talking. um, if anyone got any idea of like very cheap way to get some music that I can use freely without any implication of copyright strike, I might need to do that. Because I can't just go browse through the YouTube library. Is considering like the what's this these video quite long, so it will increase time. Not adding more to the content, but just to add music. I think that would be too much time spent. So I really want to have a really quick way just to add music quick, because that would give me the freedom to talk. I mean, in case that at some part of the build I actually end up too concentrating in building, right? But yeah, anyway, or maybe I should get a more sensitive mic so that it captured the clicking sound, so it becomes some kind of ASMR video. Maybe I should also wear something transparent. Lots of trend in video on but transparent try it out. It's just ridiculous. Those are something. I don't know why YouTube pop one or two and I click it, and then the disclaimer just made me laugh. It's like they're not trying to stimulate you, but obviously they are trying to stimulate you. So I don't know how people get away with that. And they get like few million views, and just look at the comments. It's like, oh, you know, some strange people around, not just some, actually a lot. Not I'm not saying the content creator, but people that comment sometimes just makes you wonder what like what is happening with some of the people. Anyway, it's not related to what we're doing today. So far, I think apart, this is really big Lego set, like really big, and we're about to finish bag number 4. So I think we're actually at a really good pace today. I think if I stop talking and just building, and it might increase my speed by 5 to 10%. I think that would be the max. I think even when I talk and I don't talk, the time it takes me to build doesn't change that much. But anyway, we've got bag number 4 done, so this is pretty quick. We'll just take a sip of water before we move on to bag number 5. 5 is small. I think just 2 bags left, so making some good progress. And we do have the pilot here. Let's see. Pilot. I really wish I saw paperbacks because it's really loud. I do have a few sets that I've got like paperback, still like just small sets. It still generate noise, but not as crispy as these plastic bags anyway. So we've got the pilot here. I really love his torso. I won't able to show you the details, so make sure that you stay tuned for the upcoming in-depth review of the set. Um, so yeah, it is a really nice torso, and I'll have him wear a cap and have the pilot helmet on the side. Okay, it's good that they have the substitute cap, but not sure what kind of hairstyle he may have though. But we've got a few oranges. Oh, it's good to get orange piece. It's not like new, like it's been around for a few years. It's always good to get new food piece. Okay, so one is orange, one is waffle. I think the waffle actually introduced from this Stranger Things set. Uh, by the way, that set is pretty good. I wonder if my light bricks battery have ran out. The whole concept of it being like upside down and things like that. That was pretty cool. And building, and it has some really cool like minifigures and parts as well. So that's actually a pretty cool set. But we never get another big set from Stranger Things. The only set that you got after that was the Brickheads. Um, so yeah, I wonder if they're gonna get another set when season 5 will release, or the final series release next year. Yeah, next year. That is so long. Took such long time for them to make the show. I think season 3 was really good. Season 3 and 4 were good. Season 2 was okay. Season 3 was good. Um, they could have finished there, but they have to bring Hopper back. Kind of. So when season 4 released, they kind of take something out from. I mean, he survived in the post-credit scene, but yeah, I don't know. I think the impact will be a lot more if they don't do it fake out. But anyway, season 4 was good, but so long, and the actors already grow up so much. Just it's a different feeling, right? The season 1 was so good. Part of it, just having kids running around. It really feel like some of the very cool movies that you enjoy in the 80s. Season 2 trying to do a little bit of the same, but then you've got some crazy and like it's this really bad episode. There's some side plot about 11 going out and left home and got emo, and I think they dropped that plot thread, which is a good thing. That was awful. But yeah, it's in general it's a pretty cool, good show. Um, and now it's building parts where I can't even show you. Anyway, I can turn around, but sometimes disorientate me and make me make mistake. We'll see, but there will be, I don't know what's gonna be here. Okay, I think that's it. Right? I guess we got this that we need. So it's quite interesting here. What's the next part? The next part is okay on the side. So we need this here, right? Okay. Still can't figure it out exactly what are we building here. I think. Wait. Hmm? I think yeah, I'm on the right track. Again, because it's different to what the image on the instructions, so sometimes it will throw me away. But that's normal though. Okay. So we've got something for us to connect something on the side later on when we just another engine. Given that the helicopter is so big, right? It's gonna make sense if we need more engines to power it up. And here we are. Oops. Just need to be careful because it's not fully completed yet. So it may be a little bit fragile. Okay. So got 4 of this here. And again, it's very fragile at the moment. So I just need to be careful that I don't push too hard. Because if I push too hard, then it will be a disaster. Or at least for me. Anyway. What? Ah, make a mistake. So it's supposed to be here. I was like, oh, how come? How come the next brick doesn't feed onto it because I make a mistake. But anyway, it's a easy mistake to recover from. Anyway, so we've got this. So we've got multiple seats here, so you can seat like 4 people. That's pretty cool. There's actually lots of seats considered as a helicopter, right? But well, given that the size of the set, you wonder, well, just going to the jungle, do you need such a big helicopter, big chopper? It's not like you're gonna run into some monster or something like that, or you're gonna run into an army. It's a bit overkill, right? Having such big thing. I think it makes more sense rather than being a helicopter. It makes more sense considering the size, right? This is like a cargo jet or something like that. That's that's the only thing that makes sense to have such size. Uh, anyway, okay. Got green light and red light, which is typical on some of the signal lights. And then got this here. I think this is the part where you could easily open it up for access, I think. Because otherwise, while it's spacious, if you don't have much space and, inside it's feel like very spacious, but you still can't fit your finger in. Okay, so this is a piece that I never have before. Because I don't have that many Lego planes and things, so that's why some of the element is kind of rare to me because I don't usually build this type of sets, right? So we've got the control, I think here. So this is the bar where you need to control the chopper. I think this is what it is, what I think it is, but it may be different. So I don't know. It's so hard to. How come it's so hard to fit in between here? And then I need to adjust the two bars again. Okay. Okay, that's a interesting way to use this element here instead of going this, gonna go like this. I mean, it makes sense though, and this is another very interesting use of this here. But so far, yeah, I don't have any particular thing that strike me. It's like no wow factor yet. uh, yeah, I just need another sip of water. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more detail at the front, and also secure the rest of the set. I think we're building the front of the helicopter now. Not many pieces remaining though, so I think we're moving at a really good pace today. Just what, I think two more bags left. That's pretty much it. And of course, the propeller and the plates, that would be one of the bigger things. Okay. Some interesting use of elements. Oh no, I made a mistake. All right. Okay. Now it's okay. Okay, you actually got two dashboard, so you need two pilots. You gotta have one person to fly it. You need two person, but then you only got one pilot. So who's the other pilot then? Yeah, starting to feel like it makes more sense. I guess it's wide enough to build a. I mean, in general, Lego city scales, but then it's also a little bit short in terms of having it rather than a chopper by a full-fledged jumbo jet. So anyway, because of fitting multiple passengers and two pilots, that's remove some of the parts to give it a little bit more interior details, which is those are the things that would probably give me some of the wow factors. But no, I mean I already have the wow factors for the gorilla. So anyway, okay, so I'm pretty sure we'll do the same on the other side. Then we'll move on to bag number 6. Uh, okay. Oops, oops, oops. So, white on top and blue underneath, and then that's it for bag number 5. It's pretty quick and easy. I don't have any clock near me, so I don't know what's the time right now. Yeah. This back 6 and 7 left. Yep. So I will take back 7 out as well. So I think it's a big helicopter, but doesn't have that much detail. And I struggle to open the deck again. Anyway, finally open it up. Let's just get all the bricks out. I know it's a little bit loud. Can't help it. You know. I wonder when in recent we'll get like all the set with paperback. So I think by the time we get the paperback, we'll also get the new style of the box as well. So we'll see. But why is it so hard to open? And I think I just hurt my joint. It's pulling too hard. Anyway, got the minifigure. So this is a older lady. Um, and her head is not new. And we got this hairstyle. I don't think the hairstyle is new as well, but we do get a very nice printed map to show hey where to find the gorillas. So this is really cool. It's always nice to get new printed uh, elements. Anyway, this is where we are. We've got the minifigures, and we'll continue to build the helicopters. We're gonna start building the roof now. Okay, so I don't think it will take us much time to get this because I think it's another what another what another bag of big elements, uh, less details. So okay, and it hurts because like it's winter, my skin get really dry easily. If you wonder why some of my build and minifigure shots I'm wearing glove, that's why because hands get really dry and you know when I first start doing the shots there were lots of unfriendly comments saying hey it's gross and stuff well but I can't help it like even I apply lotion and stuff I still get dry really quickly right so what else thing I can do well just wear a glove but I don't have like hey those gloves in jewelry shops I just use whatever glove that I have at home which is mostly the food preparation one or the medical one which makes it awkward sometimes I would say the throat and the nostril area got getting really dry sorry because the mic is really close so it's quite disturbing I guess but that's okay um, why at least I'm not getting into the micro sleep situation yet although I'm feeling a little bit tired already which is a good thing okay so oops, what did I make a mistake or something like that no so how okay I just misplaced it I was like what doesn't make sense will not make sense because I misplaced it okay got this kind of smooth it out a little bit there's a really big chopper I do wonder how I could store it though. I don't think a normal size container would able to put this in without damaging it though. So got this. Yeah, no, I think I already got it. Okay, it's actually on this side. That's side. Okay, I'm still looking at the back of the set. No, but actually we're moving just a little bit forward. Okay, so what's next? Okay, right here, right now. Oops. Where did it go? This is exactly why. You know, shit. I don't know where did it go then. Or just underneath. This is exactly why, like this type of piece, like if you apply the wrong force, then that gave you a surprise like this. I think it's, sometimes it's just hard. Okay, and then what's the next step now? Okay, just adding the texture needed. Right, let's just get all this out because otherwise I might end up struggling to find the elements again. I've got two really long elements to kind of keep it all in sync, but I think it's not in sync. Okay, because I have it at the wrong place. Okay, okay, that was okay now. Okay, all right, and okay, this is. Do I need two? Okay, I do need two. Oh, I think this is. Oh, this is the roller coaster track, but a really short one. I think this is gonna be really, really interesting because I think there are lots of potential in this. Because I don't think we have that short. Because I think we have a slightly longer one. I mean, the short one, track. But I do feel like this is the roller coaster track, though. This is a very interesting piece. It might be cool to get a look, get a few more of those. But I don't know what I'm gonna make with those. It's like, hey, there's always, oh yeah, this is interesting. I want more, but what am I gonna do with it, right? Um, okay, so this is how it is. So we've got, the body pretty much done. This the front end, probably like the top, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. So far, while the set ain't bad and the size is quite impressive, but there's nothing blow me away. So it's like, hey, it's lucky that this set is having a deal of 30% off, so it's not that expensive, and I get the gorillas. But I think you know if you just want to get the gorillas and you don't have any significant discounts in shops around you, then it's probably something that you might want to just wait, or just get the gorilla. This, unless you love helicopter and you want to have a big ass helicopter, then this is a set for you. But if you're like me, not really a fan of helicopters, then you know I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy the set, but I'm saying that there might be money well spent somewhere else. That's my thought. It's like, hey, it's a nice helicopter, but I mean the other parts are actually pretty cool. But is it really worth you spend what $170 or $80, $80 on this? Probably not. I mean that is without discount. Right? With discount, then it changes. But still, it's really how much you like sets like this, or how much you want the gorillas without waiting for break or spending like $20, $20 just for the gorillas. So here we've got the gear. I think gear is required. Oops, is it on? Yes. Okay. What? Yeah, I got it right. I think. Yeah, I got it right. All right, and then we've got one of the action feature I would say is I think you can just turn it both propeller will turns. Okay, just be careful with this though because it's quite long, and again if you apply your power or force incorrectly then you might snap this piece. uh, you know it's not easy to find replacement like this apart from going to Lego. So let's just make sure that it fits into it, and then oops, make sure that doesn't fall apart. Uh, okay, so in now, so it's able to turn, so that's good to make sure that you're able to turn, and that's fine. And what's it here? Okay, let's see. Okay, what's next though? Okay, I have no idea what it is over here, but we just have to build one, I think. Okay, just try to concentrate on building it. Again, sometimes with instruction booklet, it's just the way that it's kind of bind together is hard to see sometimes. What I need the piece where this what just right underneath another piece, right? Okay, right. What's next? There's some very interesting use of elements here, but I have no idea what this is yet. We will find out soon enough. Okay, right. So there's one more back to go, so but there's not much left to build in this one. Need to figure it out. Or not need to figure out, just need to continue to build and we know what am I building. I think it's to do with the propellers. So we got obviously we have the gear, and then just go straight up, and then you have this to kind of secure it. Right? And what's next? Just go on top. Okay, everything. Yep. If you turn this and it moves smoothly, then that's okay. 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 I mean, like the mechanism is quite detailed, but obviously it's something that you can't see that easily. All right, we're nearly there. So this is a higher propeller, I think. So this is the main, I guess the main one or the bigger one. And then there's some extra thoughts put into it. So this part is quite detailed, much more detailed than I originally anticipate. And then we've got this here. I think the use of this element to create this, really complete shape is really cool. But does it blow me away? Probably not. I think there might probably some like other build with similar techniques or might have execute a little bit more better. And then we need sticker number 5. Okay. Sticker number 5. Okay. And we've got sticker number 5. It's the same stickers, but gonna apply in different direction. Okay, so this one is over this side. Maybe the sticker can give it a little bit more characters in terms of the exterior. I feel like, am I missing something? I see some extra pieces. Maybe. Okay. I think on the front propeller that less um, stuff to build. I'm pretty sure the next one is when we need to build. Yeah, exactly. That's like very simple stuff. Okay, let's just get it stuck in, and just like this. We'll have this here. So let's just turn it a little bit so it's. Oh, okay, it kind of turns different way. Is it supposed to turn different way? It's supposed to be like this. Shouldn't be like this. Yeah, maybe I make a mistake in terms of the alignment of the. Let me just double check. It may be already too late to fix the problem. Let's see. Yeah, I think I got it right. Maybe it just supposed to be this. Okay, and then we've got this to kind of smooth out. Yep, and then we have the final back, which seems to be very straightforward. Getting that takes a little bit more than we'll finish building this set. Let's just get everything out first. If I feel things underneath. Ah, why is it so hard, man? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think this is the front. I think. Okay. Mm, all right. Really don't have much talk because just really concentrating on getting this thing built and struggling to find the pieces that I need, and I really hate that look because of how they stuck together. Now I have a scratch on the canopy or the windshield. Um, there's nothing much you can do about it though. It's a common thing with Lego nowadays. That's why I was like surprised when I reviewed the Ice Planet set. It's like, wow, those huge orange transparent piece, not a single scratch. That was quite impressive, to be honest. I was surprised because got used to Lego having scratches and stuff. Even when it's new, even when you order replacement part, they still send it um, with scratches. So yeah, that was pretty impressive, to be honest. I'm not sure how Lego will able to solve that problem. Um, I mean, it's the same problem with some of the printing, right? So anyway, uh, nearly messed up the sticker, but that pull again to reapply probably will hurt like the lifespan of the sticker, so it might heal over time more quickly than what it's supposed to hold, I guess. And then the canopy, oops, just right here. Okay, this is okay. We'll put here. This is how it. I mean, just on the front, it looks pretty nice. But I think uh, this part, right? Is there any way that you could make it more secure? I don't think so. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. And I'll show you. Hey, you can put the pilot in. There's two pilot. Okay. What's next? I'm gonna build around the edges. So okay, it's gonna be like this. Okay. So we need to build two, but again, I'll just build this first. Oh, okay. I don't think that many things left to build. It's just okay. The way it is, and then okay, right. And then we've got of course, the propellers and also the wheels. And that's pretty much done. Okay, okay. 6. Okay, okay, okay. Say something, say something. I don't really have anything to say because I just want to get this finished before it gets too late. But sometimes it's just difficult to get, and it's really big helicopter. And now we have like I feel hard to apply stickers. Hmm, not two, right? Okay, so these type of stickers that I really hate. It's like this is very hard to align when it's curved. Um, anyway, well, as long as I didn't get to the edge, then that's okay. Okay, so one more, one more. I think it's the same logo with the Arctic um, team, right? That's why it's the same team. Okay. Click and this like this. And then what's next though? Okay. I think it's a so it's the back of the chopper. This is how it's supposed to be. Okay. All right. Okay. Just a few things left, but really struggling to pick up the bricks as well. So we've got this here. Wonder what it is going to be. Okay, just a few more. I can see the end now. Finally. Uh, right. This is what it is. And yep. Imagine like you use the green, the lightsaber piece with the green and the red here, and it looks even better. It's like more advanced, like LED lamp or something like that. So this is the back, and this is where it connects to, and then you can close it just like this. Still have a gap here though. Wonder what is something that we can mitigate. And then now we just need to add the landing gear. Okay, so we've got two landing gear at the back. Okay, okay. To turn it back which way? Yes, this way. Okay. All right. Then so hard to remember next pieces, and here to secure the bottom just a little bit. It's very common though. Okay, And then we've got one more landing gear, front one. Okay, this, front one can kind of switch or turn, which makes sense. And then we have two feet 6 of this. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we've also got a rope to pick something up. So they have the easy way. So instead of the long strings that you need to tie onto the roller, they just use the spider web. Okay, so we've got the wheels, so it's all looking good, I think. Just make sure that it's all fit well. So we'll do the back wheel first. So instead of just one wheel, they have like double wheels on all the landing gears. I think it's gonna give it a little bit more support than just one wheel, so you can kind of roll it around. This is good, but again, no, this is not something completely new from here. So, okay. All right, I think this part is good. It's just use the stud to secure it, and then we've got so this is how they have the supply of fruits, and this is how they drop the surprise, not surprise, supplies of food. Um, but of course, you can also use it as a surprise. And then, this is how it makes it better, just to kind of roll it. And then we're just going to build two propeller. And the thing is, it needs stickers. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to bother to add those stickers. It would be better if it's printed though. Anyway, because there's lots of them to apply, which makes it annoying. Because it's like simple stickers, but like hard to align. Anyway, one, two, because you need to apply 8 of them. That's actually a nightmare. Uh, it's black and on an evening. And if you don't align it properly, it's so visible because it's a light color on black. I don't know, this actually makes me really frustrated. I mean, it, in terms of design concept, yes, I see where they're coming from, but make it printed, man. This one. So many stickers to apply. You see, it's supposed to be a quick, ending to the build, but quick ending, kind of extended because not because of the complexity of the build, but the need to apply stickers. 4 more to go. Good that I'm not in a very sleepy state, because otherwise I would not able to get these stickers on. Okay, 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 right, 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 okay, that's fine. Finally got all the stickers done. This is painful exercise anyway. So we've got so it's pretty huge considering the size and the hmm, I mean yeah, it's actually pretty big. And now because it's not secure and it keep dropping. Ah, this is sometimes it's really frustrating building Lego. Now it's secure. Okay, thing is, pretty much the build is finished, but okay, it's supposed to be like this. I don't know. I feel very dangerous though. And if it's been quick enough, will it really be able to fly? I don't know. But let's see what's next. All right, and yeah, we're finished building the set. I wonder, so the base camp can be feed into um, the chopper. I just feed the base camp in because I don't want to. Oops, how come it's not secure? I know why, because I think I made a mistake. It's supposed to be on the other side. Yeah, that's when you try to build quickly. Okay, let's just get the base cam in. Now it will secure inside, and of course, the jet boat. And that's the cool thing. Like you can have all this kind of store within, but have to be from the front. That that's pretty cool. So you don't have to carrying all the stuff around. You've got the pilot and the helmet and things. Yeah, and got a picture of the other sets that I've got the red panda ones. Not again, just like yesterday I mentioned, I'm not going to get the alligator one. Uh, but the tiger one, I do want to have though. Anyway, but that's it. We finally finished building the chopper and also the jungle. So let me just hold it up. And there it is. We finished building this. So yeah, stay tuned for the in-depth review. I'm not going to continue filming tonight because I need to get some sleep, but this is it. Pretty nice. Nothing blow me away, but I think it's a really huge helicopter. I think it's biggest that I've built so far. So this is a pretty cool set in my opinion. We'll yeah, we'll talk a bit more in the in-depth review, but that's it for tonight.